Hello my darlings and happy Christmas. It feels weird starting a vlog without saying welcome to Vlogmas Day. It's technically Vlogmas Day 26. At this point I've been filming every single day for 26 days, so I'm kind of well and truly in the habit of it, and I love to capture little snippets of our Christmas celebrations with family because these are actually my favourite videos to watch back on, and I think in years to come it's lovely to have the memories. So today we have started off with a lovely brunch cooked by Charlie, who hit 100,000 views on his roast potatoes video this morning, and I'm pretty sure quite a few of you might be doing Charlie Irons roast potatoes for your Christmas lunch, which is just absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for Charlie to do more on YouTube next year. But today's Christmas Day. We've just unwrapped some gifts down in the drawing room and we're heading out for a walk. No pressure on this vlog, it'll probably be snippets from today, tomorrow, just all of our Christmas celebrations. So I hope you guys had the most incredible Christmas, whatever you did. I know it can be a tough time of year for so many people and a stressful time of year for so many people, but I hope you had a little bit of fun and joyous time with loved ones over the festive period. A little reminder that the Fashion Mumbler 2024 Christmas quiz is now live and you've got until the 6th of January to enter. Super easy, especially if you watched the Vlogmas videos, and the prize is a designer handbag of your choice, so definitely worth entering. But my darlings, we're gonna head out, stretch our legs, and then it's time to prepare our turkey dinner. Oh, they've got a lovely nativity. Yeah. Well, my darlings, it is 4:15 on Christmas Day and the turkey is out of the oven resting, so we'll be eating in about half an hour. This has been the most relaxed Christmas day that I can actually remember. I think because it's just the 5 of us for now. Charlie's mum and dad will be here in about an hour, probably just as we're finishing eating. But it's been very, very chilled. After our walk, we came back, we washed the dogs, we helped Charlie with some food prep, and now we're just watching, we watched the King's Speech, and now we're watching Home Alone 2. While Charlie does the finishing touches to the meal, which makes him very happy because actually he's in the zone and he knows what he's doing, and actually often will offer help and he doesn't want it. He just wants to crack on. And then after dinner we'll come in here. The fire has been going all day and we'll have a drink with Charlie's mum and dad. We'll have some cheese and some of the leftovers probably. I think they'll probably want some roast potatoes and some turkey. Smells amazing in the house, a mix of fire smoke, maybe a little bit too much fire smoke, and the turkey cooking. It's all looking delicious, so I can't wait for our Christmas dinner. Good morning, my darlings. It's the 26th of December today. It is Boxing Day. We had planned to go for a lovely walk this morning and it was a beautiful morning, but to be honest, we've all just been feeling very relaxed and very leisurely. So actually, we're just having a chilled morning at the house. There's some football on that Charlie and his dad want to watch, and I've just been pottering about doing a little bit of food prep, a little bit of table prep, ready for our lunch later today. We've got Charlie's auntie and uncle coming over in the next hour or so, and there's going to be 9 of us for lunch today. So we are doing beef Wellington with a Brussels sprout gratin, roast potatoes, and I think a leek dish and sausages and bacon. So it's going to be a scrumptious lunch, and then I think we'll just have lots of snacky bits later on. So a very relaxed morning. We had my Christmas granola, which was absolutely delicious, and now I'm going to lay the table. It's quite a relaxed tablescape. I've obviously kept the same tablecloth and flowers as yesterday, keeping it white and green themed, mostly with touches of gold. I've done the napkins, so we need steak knives, we need the plates, we need everything to be sorted so that I don't need to worry about that later on. And the crockery that we've been using are these really lovely pieces that we got from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, and they match the colour scheme absolutely perfectly. So everyone's just kind of slowly, leisurely getting themselves ready. I haven't yet decided what I'm going to wear today. We'll see what the inspiration strikes when I go up and get changed. I'm going to finish my coffee, lay the table, and then it's on with food prep. These are the crackers that we're doing today. We didn't do crackers yesterday. We're saving it for today. Today is always a slightly smarter day just because there's a few more of us. I have to tell you something quite funny, a Christmas secret. We were raising a glass yesterday to the most successful video of December, which was Charlie's roast potato video. It hit 100,000 views on Christmas Day, which is so amazing. And we had so many messages that lots of you actually did Charlie's roast potato recipe for your Christmas Day spuds, which is amazing. However, Charlie decided to go rogue on the cauliflower cheese yesterday. He decided to blend bacon into the cheese sauce. Now, we always say when you're cooking a big important meal like Christmas, it's not the time to experiment. For dinner parties and days like Christmas, it's best to stick to what you're good at. But yeah, I think he was following a new Jamie Oliver recipe or something and decided to blend bacon into the cauliflower cheese sauce. Let's just say it didn't go down quite as well as he expected, but still, overall the meal was absolutely delicious. But I'm even more excited for today's, and hopefully we won't have any rogue bacon blended into anything. But I'm so looking forward to our beef Wellington, which we got from the local butcher, classic roasties, Brussels sprout gratin, and pigs in blanket. Popped upstairs to do my hair for our Boxing Day lunch. I'm going to use my Lazy Girl hair colour, and then I thought I would run through a few of the bits that were in my Christmas stocking. I always really enjoy watching people doing the what I got for Christmas videos, and it's never really been, I never really want to do like a full dedicated what I got for Christmas video. We don't do massive gifts, we just do lovely little thoughtful stocking fillers. So, oh gosh, chocolates, sweets, marzipan fruits, books, things like that. And actually, it's those kinds of gifts that I more enjoy watching people showing in their what I got for Christmas videos, because it's just a little bit more realistic, and if anything inspires you, then it's quite a good thing to remember for stocking fillers in the future. So yeah, I thought I would just quickly show you a few things that were in my stocking. Okay, so I say it's all small gifts, but actually this first thing that I'm going to show you is the big gift, and this was from Lila, from my mum. She actually wrapped up a big box, and inside the box was a balloon that said Virgin Experiences, and she has treated Charlie and I to a hot air balloon ride over the Cotswolds, which is such a thoughtful gift. It's actually something that we've seen a few hot air balloons going up over our house, and I've always said, oh my goodness, how lucky they've got such a magical evening, or gosh, what amazing views they must have from up there. And yeah, Lila got a hot air balloon ride over the Cotswolds for Charlie and I for Christmas, which I'm so excited for. Logistically, I'm not too sure how it works. I think maybe you have to propose a few dates, because obviously the conditions have to be so precise, like wind and temperature and visibility. It's quite a strict parameter of requirements weather-wise to be able to actually go up in a hot air balloon. So I imagine you probably propose a date and then it just gets postponed if that date doesn't happen to have perfect conditions. I would say I've probably only seen a hot air balloon going over our house maybe 4 times a year. Always on these beautiful, still, normally summer evenings. So hopefully we'll be in luck, and yeah, this has got all the information that we need to know about our hot air balloon ride and how to book it. One thing about using this, I love how it curls my hair, but I do worry that it completely singes it, so I have got a lot of heat protecting spray on. Okay, these next gifts I'm just going to go through in no particular order. So this was in my stocking from Charlie. It's a Marius Fabre en Provence Special Jardin Liquid Black Soap Spray, and it's 100% natural ingredients. It's basically like an olive oil spray, and apparently it gets rid of or prevents those little black bugs that can get all over your broad beans when you're growing them in the summer. So I'll be able to mist my plants and hopefully they'll be bug free. I'll put my hair tongue down to show you this one. This was also more of a main gift because of the price and luxuriousness of this brand that was in my stocking from Charlie, and it is a beautiful cashmere roll neck from Peal. It's the most lightweight, I mean you can probably see just from the drape of it how beautiful lightweight it is. It's kind of like a creamy biscuity colour, so practical, and Peal knits, they just fit so beautifully. It's called the Margot roll neck in sandstone, and they're such fantastic building blocks for your wardrobe, really versatile. So that is something that I will get a lot of wear out of. It's become a really lovely tradition that Charlie picks me up something really beautiful from Peal at Christmas. Last year he got me this beautiful sparkly, it's just got a very delicate bit of shimmer to the weave in the fabric. I might actually wear it tomorrow. It's more of an oversized roll neck. And then something incredibly versatile this year. We also both got each other a lot of books. This is the Food for Life book from 𝑇𝒻𝒐𝒏𝒄, who you guys know that we're obsessed with. He actually has a cookbook under the same name, which is a little bit confusing, but that one is more of an informative book. And it's a little bit like a textbook, so I would say you have to be quite into nutrition for that one, which I am. We actually have this book already, but in hardback, and I think we actually lent it to somebody, but I never properly read it front to back, so I'm really glad to have a paperback version, because I'll probably take it on holiday. I like to alternate between the more easy to read chick flick kind of books with the educational ones, and I feel like there's always a book of the year. Like 3 or 4 years ago it was Tim Spector's Spoon Fed, which was the first really educational nutrition meets marketing book that I read, and I would still so highly recommend. And then the next year, 2023, summer was Ultra Processed People. Again, an absolute must read, I would say, if you want to learn a lot about how you can avoid eating ultra processed food and why it's so important to avoid it. And then this time last year, I think I actually bought it for myself, but then I took it with us on our honeymoon. I read 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 by Dr. Peter Attia, and that was an absolute game changer as well. Such a good book. I would happily read that one again. I I always end up giving these kinds of books away because they're so light bulb momenty that you're like, oh my gosh, everyone needs to know this, I need to share this knowledge. So I always end up giving away these informative books, and then I find myself wanting to reread them. So I know that Charlie picked up Ultra Processed People as a paperback, and he's going to take that with him on our holiday, so I might actually read it for the second time, because it was 18 months ago that I read it, so I feel like I could jog my memory. And then I would say 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 by Peter Attia. It's less of a food book, but it's more the things that you need to consider to increase your health span as opposed to just your lifespan. So it is a longevity book and a kind of health and well-being book, but it's all about the lifestyle changes that you might want to consider making if you want to live many more healthy years, not necessarily live till you're 100, but live to your 95 and be really healthy and able to actually enjoy and be well. So another book that I really recommend. Some people I know just really don't enjoy these kind of educational books. Some people enjoy books on productivity or like business, but I just find health and nutrition books so fascinating because it has such a big impact on your life. Like if you're not healthy, even this week I can really tell from my energy levels to my skin, even to my mood, I can tell that I've been eating not quite as nutritiously as normal. So yeah, I just find it quite interesting learning as much as I can about health and nutrition. So that's definitely a theme when it comes to the books that Charlie popped in my stocking this year. But then this next one, I'll hold it up in a second, it's called How to Read a Tree. And I think we spotted this one in Waterstones somewhere, and I thought it looked really interesting. An important book and a pleasure to read. You will never look at a tree in the same way after reading this mesmerizing book. 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, the author, drops learning as lightly as blossom falls in the spring. So I think it's just going to be all about trees. I'm not too sure what to expect, but I've got a feeling that I'm gonna love it. I don't know if I'll take that one on holiday with me or if it's one that I might leave on my bedside and read a few pages of each night before bed, because both Charlie and I have said we both really need to get out of the habit of being on our phones before bed. So not good for you, but maybe we need to invest in those little clip-on lights that you pop over your books so that we can read in bed. Something else which is a recurring gift that Charlie often gets in my stocking are these reusable makeup pads. I use reusable makeup pads every single evening and morning with my micellar water and my toner, and I would say they probably do realistically have a 2-year lifespan until they just get either falling apart or a bit grubby. My hair always looks bonkers while I'm waiting it to cool down. So I'm very grateful for a top-up of these. Next book that was in my stocking is Jilly Cooper Rivals. I have actually never read a Jilly Cooper book before. I think it was, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was in the 80s that her books were really, really popular, or maybe 90s, but they're quite raunchy. I was definitely too young for them when they were in their heyday, but obviously Rivals coming out recently on Disney Plus, there is a newfound interest, and it's mostly set in the Cotswolds. I didn't actually expect the book to be quite that big. That should take me a good few days to get through on our January holiday. A couple more pairs of 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Pilates socks. The lighting is going crazy, but really lovely neutral colours. I thought this was brilliant. I always wear a cap when I'm gardening, and this is literally my attitude if anyone tries to talk to me while I'm planting my seedlings. I know my hair looks ridiculous, but I really think that the secret to the curls lasting a long time is to let it completely cool down when it's in the ringlet stage. Up next, another very generous thing to pop in a stocking, because Aspinall is such a luxurious brand. Again from Charlie, he has got me a brand new beautiful phone case for my new iPhone. I got the new iPhone a couple of months ago and I still have not swapped it over. To be honest, I think it's partially because not much has actually changed with the new iPhone, so nothing has really excited me enough to do that big changeover. And I just, to be honest, November and December, I did not even have 20 seconds to breathe, let alone change over my phone. So haven't got around to doing it yet, but I think I'm going to do it maybe over the next couple of days. And now that I've got this beautiful case, it's brown leather with the gold edging, so stunning, now I actually have a motivation to change my phone. For my sporting activities, Pilates and paddle. I want to do that a lot more next year. Charlie picked up this lovely Castore Gilet, lightly padded. It's got these little reflective sections, and Charlie wears a lot of Castore. I think Andy Murray is the face of the brand and involved in like a business sense as well, but it seems like a really nice shape, going to be nice and warm, and I love a gilet as does Charlie, so very practical sporty attire. This is a brand slash product that I really should have created myself because I bang on about them so much, and it is kind of like face halos, the microfiber little discs that I use every day to take off my makeup. Charlie's found this brand called JoJo Glow, and if I was to have made face halos, this is exactly how I would have done them. Very simple little white microfiber discs, and these ones have got like a satiny green outer edge. Why did I not make these myself and sell them? I really should have done. So in the evenings, as I've mentioned a million times in the vlogs, I take my makeup off with these, then I do my double cleanse, and then I'll use my reusable cotton pad with toner, and I'll use the reusable cotton pad with micellar water and toner in the mornings, but I use at least one of these every day. And again, I would say they probably have an 18-month to 2-year lifespan before they just start to get really grubby and need replacing, but you save so much cleanser by using one of these as your first cleanse. A cookery book. This has got so many lovely recipes in it, mostly with peas and beans at the core of the recipe, which is very useful because I grow a lot of beans in my garden and I've got loads in the freezer still. Everything from lentils to information on growing, lots, oh look at that, edamame guacamole, just really creative recipes and beautiful imagery. I always find that cookbooks for me is the image that inspires me to make something. So a cookbook without photos. This is something I can see myself making a lot of. Noodles with stir-fried green beans. So good for you as well. Head of broccoli, courgettes, ginger, garlic, onions, sesame oil, edamame. Delicious. Bougie pasta is always a great gift for me. This is an organic, I think it's a British brand, artisan small batch pasta with slow dried high quality techniques, organic, foraged and sustainably caught ingredients. Yeah, created in Cornwall. This is a beetroot pasta. Can't wait to try that. And then the essentials, marzipan fruits. I also got some marzipan fruits from Lala. They are my favourite sweet treat at this time of year, tied with Terry's chocolate orange and the Daylesford chocolate clementine, which is another level of deliciousness. I won't show you absolutely everything just from a time point of view. Lots more books, but I'll definitely share a little review as I read them when we're on holiday. These lovely sounding and smelling bath salts from Made Kind, plant-based bath salts, mineral-rich salts with essential oils including rose, jasmine and ylang ylang. They smell incredible. A bioactive collagen jelly. I like the sound of this. I think you can put a scoop of this in your smoothies. I am quite obsessed with collagen at the moment. Put it in my coffee every single morning, and this is a green apple flavour. Definitely one for a morning juice or smoothie. And then finally, something else from Aspinall, very luxurious and very practical. This is a little mini travel manicure set because I'm always asking Charlie, oh, have you got a nail file? Have you got tweezers? Have you got nail scissors? And I never have my own. I'm always pinching his when we're on the go. So now I have my own in this smart little holder. So very, very thoughtful, so many lovely gifts, really beautiful, so many books to read and lots of other bits and bobs as well. But I need to go and get dressed, brush my hair through and get ready for our lunch. 10 minutes later. Okay, so I got out a different dress, but ended up popping this one back on again. This is a dress that I've worn probably for the last, I think, 3 years. On Boxing Day, I'm always dashing about, either serving food or washing up or preparing food, and this dress washes really well, really practical. It's quite a festive colour and it gets really hot in our kitchen, so having arms free is quite a good shout. Because of busying around and I hate having my hair in my face when I'm eating, I've done a little half up, half down with a bow in. For the 3rd year in a row, my Boxing Day outfit of the day, just popped in these sweet little earrings, which are nice cream, and I've got my watch on. Probably should do some more bracelets. Let's see. Okay, I found my little gold cuff from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 and this little pearly one from Monica Vinader. I am slightly regretting not putting any fake tan on. I just feel healthier and I've got some tan on. And the dress has got pockets, which is always great. So this is the Boxing Day outfit of the day, along with my little Jimmy Choos that you might have seen I got from Bicester earlier in the year. Earlier in Vlogmas? Actually, I think it was in November, wasn't it? My pre-Vlogmas Bicester trip, but there we go. Boxing Day outfit of the day. Hello my darlings, it is December the 27th, we are officially in Twixmas. Those lovely days between Christmas and New Year when you've got all the leftover food to eat up and no one really knows what day it is. We've got Charlie's cousin's children here at the house today, so if you hear screaming in the background, that may be because Uncle Charlie decided to get the gun out. So the children are going around running and shooting everyone in the buttocks, which is great fun. I've been shot many a time. Definitely gonna have a bruised butt, but it's lovely to have so many little people in the house. So I actually thought I would end the vlog here and maybe even, depending on the Wi-Fi gods, get this uploaded this evening. I did a little bit of editing this morning and my goodness, you can tell that I am just kind of running out of steam when it comes to filming, so I think I should just stop and actually take a few days to relax and chill, watch some Christmas films, and yeah, not have a camera in my hand 24/7. I know that Charlie will be relieved as well. So I'm really grateful if you watched this video. I hope you're having a lovely chilled time. I hope you've enjoyed spending some of these cozy Christmas days with us. We've got a few more days with the little ones over the next few days. My brother's little boys are coming over. We've got some trips to the cinema. We've got some nice fun days planned, but also lots of relaxing. We're actually not doing anything for New Year's this year, which I'm actually really excited about. I'm excited about getting an early night. But yes, I appreciate this hasn't been my best vlog. There's been lots of b-roll, lots of music while I leave the camera rolling, so I hope you don't mind. But yeah, I think it is definitely time for me to switch off. So my darlings, this may be the last vlog of 2024, in which case I will see you next year. Good night.